a medium. I was born this way. I've been telling people things I shouldn't know anything about pretty much all of my life.
Okay.
I didn't fully understand it until I guess I was about 8 or 9 years old. I started paying attention to things. Like 12 or 13 years old, I took African dance class, and the instructor, who was still one of my elders today, whom I love dearly, her class just off the hook, and spirit moved me, so I got to understand what was going on more. One of my children, all of my children are clairvoyant. My youngest child is mini me, so I got to actually see what everyone was talking about. So I do practice African traditions. I keep that separate from my readings, unless you are a traditional person, and then I'll go into things from that aspect. For the most part, I just let your ancestors and spirit guides speak to me, and whatever they say is what I let you know. My daughter doesn't, like I said before, my daughter does numerology, so it gives you a full scope of what's going on around you. I don't know what's on the paper until she puts it in an envelope, and then when you open it, then I go, wow, that's amazing. When I was driving here, I guess I was about 3 or 4 blocks away, and your people started talking. You have some very, just to give a description, like the Big Mama, Medea-ish type of ancestors. Big, mumpy women, like stern, beat you, feed you, hug you, smack the hell out you at the same time type of energies. Very wise women, but not learned, not studied in institutions, just like life.
Okay.
They like off the hook with it, like, now honey, now you know, and they can run down every situation. You be like, Grandma, they ain't had nothing to do with nothing. You come back like a month later, like, Grandma.
Okay.
Let me tell you what happened. And she be like, Mama knows, child. Mama knows. And they're going over there and mop my floor. And you be like, 50, mopping floor. But those are the type of women that come in your family. There's one woman in particular, the one that decided that she wanted to ride the last part of the drive with me. She's a rocker. And I think she enjoyed the ride because one of my spirits is a rocker. So this is how she did things, and she would just assess everything. She's the one that walks. She walks very strongly with you. She's not too far back. She's like a great grandmother. She's grandma, great grandma, and then that grandmother. Very kindred spirit, very loving, kind, giving, but she's very stern. So I'm just gonna tell you, like, when you bump your toe, that's her.
That's her.
Like, are you gonna listen?
Right. And
normally when something happens to you, or normally when you have a hard-headed moment, something happens. And it's like, oh, or you drop something, you break something, or something stupid just happens at that moment. And you think it's you rushing, or it just fell because you bumped it. Something stupid. Well, no, it's really her, like, you're going to listen one way or the other. You're going to stop moving and hear what I'm saying. You hear this sound?
Yeah, definitely. That's... You're on the right path.
I hope so, Lord. I want to make it to the pearly gates. So, there's a bit of disruption around you. A lot of stuff is kind of wacky. What she's saying to me is that she's going to be there for you every step of the way. The funny thing, like Missy Pooh over in the kitchen, you're a very spiritual person. No, I'm just making fun of you.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, sugar?
Nope, it got to be straight plain like that. Just give me like 2 or 3 paper towels, so when he's done sipping it, I can drain the excess. Now, so this tea is going to be lovely. You have to drink every bit of it, so kind of like siphon it through your teeth so the grains will stay in the cup. Okay. And I'm going to really keep looking at it. You have to get every drop, so it should only be a little bit of moisture per towel when I flip it. So I'm going to do it's Ashe. It's 3 kind of Ashe. It's like God's power within you. Ashe is amen. Ashe is a woman's cycle. Is that 4 Ashes? Oh, and God's power within you. So when you drinking the tea, your ashe is going to be in the cup. It's going to be in the tea leaves, and I'll be able to read it and see if I missed something from spirit that I can read was actually coming from you.
Okay.
So that's why you gotta like which way. If you prefer coffee, you can read either one. Oh, and you know what? A clear glass of water too. I'm gonna do a water.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a glass of water
Yes.
from the sink or a bottle?
If you can do bottled water, that'd be better. Thank you.
Just bring me the bottle?
Oh no, in a glass, in a clear glass. If you have a clear glass. Look at this. No booty shots. They ain't for booty shots. And when as that cools off, you run it. As that cools off, you just start to sip on it.
Okay.
Your ancestors are very strong, very powerful, just like spiritual people on the whole. Like even the from the like the Christian and Catholic perspective of it, they do it.
Right.
And they go gung ho with it. Like, and they got a proverb for every damn thing. And you be like, "It's a proverb about that too, Nana, for real, for real." That's how they are. They sing, they celebrate, they clap, they dance. Like they like the spirit. And the thing for a lot of us African descendants or whatever, like the hold or the connection to Christianity is more not so much of the faith in Jesus, but because we are natural spiritual beings, and that's what was given to us or forced upon us.
Mm-hmm.
So we make the most of it. So that whole act of celebration, regardless of what the book says, regardless of the way it was fed to us or given to us, we still cleave to it, and we can take a passage and apply it to our lives and still rejoice in it.
Right.
So your people like really hang on to God. Like they are a God-fearing people, and everything is going to be all right if you just pray through it. So I say all that to say, you are standing on so many prayers that came before you.
Okay.
That you really you can't even see them. Some people just born lucky, just born with a spoon in their mouth.
Right.
And that's because of those prayers that have carried you thus far. So you have so much more to do in life professionally. You're just on the brink of where you're going. You're just the tip of the iceberg. I don't know what you're doing, but you don't do marketing.
In a sense, yeah. It all ties into what I do.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do?
Right.
What I'm seeing is fuzzy, like it's marketing, but it's not marketing.
Yeah, I do rehab. I buy, sell homes. Rehab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you gotta sell it. You
I
gotta
have to market it. Yeah.
Okay. That is that's like simple. That's the simplest thing you do in marketing.
Mm-hmm.
You can take that to a whole another level.
Okay.
You can just pretty much how they used to say, dang, what they say in that movie. I love that movie, Andre 3000, and they be like, you can sell oil to something. Can't really say something. No, that's a good one too. I'm not racist. I didn't say that. It's funny though. Something about when your tongue is so slick. Whatever. Anyway, your speech is sweet, so you can pretty much maneuver around a boardroom, and y'all know I'll be cute till Saturday. Gotta keep my hair played. You can pretty much handle a lot of buying and selling stuff. You can not even convince people, but you can show people the light in almost any situation.
Okay.
So don't limit yourself just to the housing thing. I mean, I know that's awesome because the market is like booming. Everybody wants a property, and especially when you're rehabbing, because you get them dirt cheap, so it's nothing but profit after that.
Right.
Makes sense to me.
Right.
But don't stop there.
Okay.
Just keep going. If opportunity comes, just give it a go. The worst thing that can happen is you just get it just be a learning experience, but it will prepare you for
the next step.
I love it. But you should consider just doing some spiritual work, and it's kind of at this point is light, the more the lighter side of things you do, it will get heavier. Oh, shiny! I don't even want to eat them. Nigga, so perfect. Where you buy them from? Whole Foods?
Public.
Publix? I'm sorry, because my
She's so crazy.
pretty great. It's a whole big bowl. I can't even share.
Would you get this up to like 500?
Yeah, just put it down for a little while. It's too hot. It's too
That's
hot.
pretty hot.
What you said?
The tea. He's about to
It's tea.
say he's about to sue you. You got 3rd-degree burns.
Ron, let me call you right back, okay? All right, brother. You might need that.
Get all in there. Get all in there, right?
Wait, put some ice in it?
No.
It's good. I'll be a while, so you can take time to do that. That would happen when you talk to me about, but that's not the grapes. That's just my mouth. Oh, spiritual work. So you should. You don't have to. It's just a suggestion that you set up an altar for your ancestors. It doesn't have to be a table this big, but like it's like my shrine is like ginormous. So this would be perfect for me because of the whole like the stuff that's under everything else. But you get a white tablecloth and it's debatable. Some people say start with 9 glasses and you keep them all filled with water. Some they say to change it once a week. So like Sunday is the spiritual day. Thursday is the ancestral day, so you can change it like every Thursday if you want.
Okay.
A white 7-day candle, Bible, crosses. If there is the book that you should have in your shrine is whatever was your ancestors' primary religion.
Okay.
So we have Qurans in my house too. We have Bibles for the Christians and Qurans for the Muslims. So you just kind of want to count everything. The cross is not a bad thing. The cross is actually an African symbol that was
of course
borrowed.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the 4 cardinal points of the universe that you salute, along with the Christian aspect of that's fine if you want to add that into it, that peace, that balance, serenity, and all the wonderful things that come along with it. White flowers, rum, coffee, them beautiful grapes, like you just want to deck it out and give to them. You want, if you don't have pictures of deceased people, then you want to write down as many names as you know, and you split it. Paternal side, maternal side. They can sit on your shrine together because they are who you are.
Okay.
But you want to keep their names separate. So when you call their names, you're acknowledging both lineages and not like shadowing out the other.
Yeah.
If you have pictures, no living people in the pictures.
Okay.
Nothing. So if you got to cut some jokers out, cut them out.
All right.
So what you do, you have your shrine. Other things can go on there. That's just the basic stuff. The glass of water, cross, religious book, pictures, names, flour, cigars, rum, candy, fruits, food. For me personally, I don't overfeed them, but I feel like I eat a couple times a day. So when I eat,
They should. Okay.
but you do what you can. So it's that thing. It's funny how so many things are innate in us that we overlook. It's just a part of our DNA. You just want to pour something out for your homies. Okay, you really think the niggas in Compton came up with that? No.
Right.
It's just something that we've always done. So even if you're out, you just push a little bit of food to the side of your plate. We'll ask for a saucer, hit them up real quick. That's for them, and that's ongoing recognition. Is giving them fuel, and it actually brings them closer because you're acknowledging them. So they're like, okay, well, I can come down, sit with you a little bit more, come down a little bit more, come down a little bit more, and it becomes that you have like a force field around you. Not that you don't already, But when you elevate them and you acknowledge them, then they come closer and they work harder.
And you strengthen.
Right.
Gotcha.
So, give them that. So some people get weirded out about setting up shrines in their house. That's how I feel. Don't come to my house.
Okay.
Because they live here.
So now, is there any particular rooms you have to set it up in, or wherever you deem it be?
Wherever you deem it be. Now, some people have things about bedrooms. I try to... I'm not one of those people that's so strict about the book stuff. Only because your lineages can call for different things. And your housing can call for different things. So you have an efficiency, and efficiency is a bathroom, a kitchen, and a room. So they're not going to be in a separate room. Preferably in your living room. If you have a nice closet that you're not using, that you can open and close that door for privacy. Think about bedrooms. They say because you have relations in your bedroom, you get nude in your bedroom. So some people are adamant about not doing that.
Right.
I say they will let you know if they want to be there or not.
Right.
I mean, I've had some of my implements in my room and it just didn't work.
Didn't work out for you.
It didn't work at all. And I was like, oh, well, you can go back over there. I just want to be close to you, but you're going to be close to me. So you'll know. And once you do this, fair warning. If something is not right in your life, it will be. If something has to go, they will move it. Once you start dealing with them jokers, like for real, like more than just, dang, I miss my mom. No, when you be like, Mama, here goes some food and a candle.
Right. She worked.
Things change.
Okay.
You know somebody named Blair? Hold that name.
Oh, Blair?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know somebody named Blair?
I don't know anybody named Blair.
Hold that. We don't come back to that. Dreams and visions. So you just ignore them.
Not really. I really pay attention to my dreams and visions.
Okay.
Yeah.
You write them down and keep them.
I don't write them down. I try to keep note of, when I do dream.
Okay.
I used to dream more when I was small,
Mm-hmm.
but I still do get dreams.
Oh, I know. Me and Mama had a nice little talk.
Okay.
I know you come from some spiritual folks.
Right.
And that's why they saying, like, and even in going into detail about saying how to set up a shrine, I won't do that because that's beyond me being a medium. That's me going into the spiritual side. And like I said, I like to keep the two separate because I don't want nobody thinking I'm pimping my personal beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
But you come from spiritual, traditional people. Like I'm saying, whatever they believed in,
Right.
they did it.
Right.
And she told me clear as day, your vision. I almost wanted to be as smart and say, well, you going to read me? Bro, I got sight. He got sight. He probably knew half everything was going to happen on the way here.
She good.
Yeah, so I mean, it's time for you. It's time. It's time to just embrace your culture, embrace your people, and we can go further in time to get your direct lineage and who they are and everything. But all of this comes, they say, is an African proverb, bit by bit, you eat the head of a rat. And you everything pieces together. That's why I asked about you writing things down, just so you can have a record, because it's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go back and revisit it, okay, because there's no such thing as deja vu to me. It's clearly a vision, clearly.
Right.
It was just waiting for you to get to that moment and be a part of it.
Right.
So the spiritual works. Why are you checking? You making googly faces over here?
No. I have my head down. This is how my head down.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, all right. Told you your living room was spooky.
Martin Luther
The whole thing is spooky. I'm getting nervous now. Oh,
You're so wrong.
it's ghosts. So yeah, you really, man, I'm telling you, like for real, if you if you decided, if you made a conscious decision to fully embrace traditionalism, you would be one of our high priests. You would be one that people come to for a full divination. Remember, I told you I get one a year.
Right.
The reader has to get read too, because I'm not God. I don't know everything. You know, the person that read me be like, "Come on, you know," or I'm like, "Dude, it's something missing. I need to know." Always be humble. Always remember that everybody needs help. Everybody needs guidance. Flat out. You think you don't, then whatever. But this rank of this particular kind of priest is highly respected for their character and for their wisdom, for their kindness, for their sincerity. I'm not saying they're all perfect. I know some bumfuck ones. I'm not going there, but it's possible for someone to just get their behind on their shoulders and abuse their authority. But people are of character. Mm-hmm. Like before anybody else can call you out on something, something is going to happen to you. You don't have bad luck. You get ass whooping. You get your booty tapped. Ooh. All right, well, I'm going to sip my lemonade then. Ooh.
Yeah.
This homemade? What you bought this? Store-bought?
I made it, girl. No, I didn't. I'm just kidding.
I can't never get my homemade lemonade taste like this. That's because I can't follow no damn instructions either. The ingredients, I don't know what this means and them things. I don't know.
I'm going to leave in 10 minutes, but I'll be back. I'm going to get Casey.
Okay. You're going to be here. I'm going to start this. Listen, she's trying to burn your mouth and squirt your finger. We're going to let this get room to before you put your finger in there. She trying to take us out. So, there are because I recycle so I need everything to fit in the container. So sorry, I know, I'm such a weirdo. So the first step is always the ancestors. Always. Now there's a debate in our traditions that say that a particular deity gets honored first, and then others say you do your ancestors first. It's kind of like what came first, the chicken or the egg. Mm-hmm. My personal belief is everything begins with the ancestors. This particular deity, I think, is just always, when it comes to the path of righteousness, he always leaves the doors open. So to honor him and the ancestors, like, together is not it's a whole political thing. I'm not really trying to do that. But if you don't have your ancestors are, they're like your first deities. Like your head is your deity within you. Mm-hmm. But if the ancestors didn't put everything in place for us, then we would not be able to find our way to an African dance class, or to have a friend that knows a friend that knows somebody that does something weird, and you're thinking, dang, I really need to find out. I wish I could, and everything falls in place. And that's just the paths that when they prayed over us and for us from way back, everything comes to fruition. It's a matter of time. So you should start to look into some traditional things and consider developing in that way. And it goes beyond what you can do for yourself. You're supposed to be a big helper in the community. And there are not many of you. I'm about to have a moment. There are not many of you black men who are sincere and genuine to the concern about the state of our community. Some people are just going through the motions, and they show up and they look pretty, and they say things that sounds nice and they articulate and they use big words and you be like, oh my God, I'm voting for him. And then you see him behind a closed door and you're like, oh, dude's a buster. Your character is true. And that's where your blessings come from too. Not just the prayers of your ancestors, but just because you say what you mean what you say. You don't play no games with nobody. You hurt a lot of feelings, but you only hurt people's feelings because phony is the new real. Mm. So when people meet a real person, they go, oh my God, he tried to kill me. Like, no, I just told you I didn't like you, and there's nothing for us to talk about. That can be hurtful. When you don't deal with people, that can be hurtful. When you try to explain things to a person, that can be hurtful because it's not the norm. Mm. So when you set out and you do things, you don't just... When you have an idea about something that's going to help somebody, you there at 7 o'clock in the morning. Wait for everybody to show up. And then maybe, oh man, I was gonna come, man. Then man, we my wife, she and you be like, oh no, it's good. Cause you know, some other brothers from down the street that I didn't even know helped. Mm. And it was marvelous. And no, we don't need you to come by and help paint. No, it's all done. Mm. But thank you. That's why your energy would be appreciated in the traditional setting, because we need men's societies for our boys. We have a few that I know of. Mm-hmm. One, beautiful. The other one, I think is nice, but I think people that are over it or a little shaky, I don't really know. I don't live close enough for my children to partake. I would love for them to do it because it seems to me like football teams for little boys are the new men's societies for our children. Mm. Right. It's a single mom hangout. Kid ain't got no daddy, you gonna play football. Mm. That's simple. I mean, that's not everybody's situation, but that's normally how it goes. And it gives the boys a safe place, and they get to bond, they get to have mentors and role models. But that's not really teaching them what they really need. Not that it doesn't. If you get the right coach, you're good. Right. But we need more hands-on. How do you fix a bike? How do you talk to adults? How do you talk to women? How do you take care of your personal hygiene? Like
real men stuff.
Yeah. That's why we need you. And you have that air about you to do it. Okay. And it would be beautiful because your heart is in it. It's not a poppy show. It's not just for accolades. Like, you really give back. And that sound true? Let me ask somebody else in the room. That sound true?
I don't know.
No, that's absolutely. You're absolutely on point. Yeah, definitely.
How did tea taste it?
It's going down now.
It's going down. Okay.
It's going down. Yeah, the little tea leaves or whatever those things are starting to settle at the bottom. So
okay, good.
It makes it a little easier.
All right.
Because I don't want to mess it up, you know.
All right, so let me see. This water still. Okay, that's cool.
You want a hot one?
Nope.
Oh, this wasn't room temperature.
Mm-mm. No.
I didn't say what it was for.
She didn't say
that's my fault. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But when you do people's energy, I mean, you know, because like bottled water is so pure, it's so safe, so it's better to use bottled water than it is to use tap water. Okay. So whenever you feel like you're just gonna dip your finger in there real quick, all right, and I'll read that then. Oh no, take your time.
Is it all right if I ask a question? Okay. When you reference to the ancestors along with
okay, pause before you go there, because I'm going to say this before you ask me the question. Your first step, if you decide to delve into the traditional world, your first initiation would be into the ancestral society. I usually don't say stuff like that, but I'm Team Egu. I'm Team Ancestors. Y'all watch me plait my hair. I'll be fabulous on Saturday. Watch. That would be the first step, because your ancestors are just okay.
So there's ancestry, and then there's.
You're gonna make me go there, huh? I'm not gonna do that.
You can't.
I can.
You have to turn a little bit.
No. I just really try to keep the two things separate because I don't want anybody to think like I'm trying to pimp.
No, it's not
there, but so we have pretty much every nation, cultural people have deities.
Right.
And the most popular as of the past 30 or 40 some years is the Yoruba society it's a tradition called Ifa.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Nigerian-based religion / tradition. So the Orisha are the most common deities that people know about. Mm-hmm. The most popular of them is Shango. Oh, God, let me see. So here I'm correct him over when you say Shango, he's the king, so you gotta like toot up a little bit just to pay that homage. The next most popular one is Oshun, who is the goddess of love, peace, and everything pretty and glittery. And then the deity that I was saying about that people like debate is does he come before the ancestors or not? That's Eshu or Negwa. And he's the road opener. He's the youngest of all the deities. He's the baby, but he's the most powerful. Because there was a time when Mofai was sick and everybody had a remedy and nothing worked. Mm-hmm. And Eshu kept saying, like, I want to help, let me do it. And they were like, little boy, sit down. Like, no, but he was the only one that could actually cure the sickness, had the remedy to it. So many, we call pataki, like stories about the deities. But normally the way it works is the ancestors will guide you to the Orisha because that is the most popular tradition. Mm-hmm. And then if you do what you're supposed to do, the way you're supposed to do it, the Orisha can and will lead you to the deities of your lineage. Gotcha. A lot of people get stuck with the Orisha. I'm not going to touch that.
Okay.
I'm like MCM.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt you there. Mm-hmm. Don't let me out. Mm-mm. I gotta go get my daughter. I'll be right back.
You want to take my car? Big old truck. You want to do it? Yeah. All right, leave me a message because I don't know how to stop it and start it.
Oh, okay.
So talk to me. Tell me something.
You don't know how to stop that.
Just
pause it.
It is no pause button. Why are you trying to embarrass me on my thing?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not trying to do that. You good?
That's just my password.
I'm straight.
Don't tell none of my business. Don't say anything. Don't read me.
Don't read her. I'll tell you guys a little something in just a second.
Okay, go to bed.
This is amazing.
Hey, my shoes over here. My shoes over here. I'm coming right back.
Okay, I'm going to tell y'all. This is amazing. This is my first time getting a reading, and she's dead on point. I definitely like work with kids. That's one of my main focuses. I also was close to all of my grandparents. I'm not a religious person, but I'm a spiritual person, if you understand that. So right now, she's on point. I'm going to see what she has to say when she comes back. I'm going to try to finish this tea. The tea thing kind of got me blowed because I'm not a big, tea drinker without the sugar. So y'all stay tuned. Hopefully she'll be back in a minute. And we'll get the rest of this reading as I try to finish this tea. Whew. I hope she can do what she needs to do from there. So let's see.
I told you I can't work. You didn't tell one that I stuck in the bathroom no time party. I couldn't get the door open.
Got stuck in it.
I couldn't get the door unlocked. I was stuck. Okay. Always. You done with the tea?
I'm done with the tea.
Alright.
Do I need to do the finger thing?
You want to do the finger first or tea?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Your choice.
Well, I'm through with the tea, so.
Pass me the salsa. Nope. Drink a little more.
Drink a little more?
Yep. All that has to go. I know you probably had some of your TGBR and me some of these lovely grapes. These are about the prettiest grapes I've ever seen in my life.
Do you need them?
No, you gave it. That's you.
Those mine.
Mm-hmm. I'll make it look spooky.
Okay.
Ain't that serious.
Ain't that serious.
Just want to do something look spooky, that's all.
Just thought it would float or something.
I know, but people be doing stuff like that, and I be like, oh, let me find mine in there. Hey, doggy. Dogs don't like to have company. You know, people be in your house and you can't be in your house. They say don't ever give up. Failure is not an option. Always keep your head up. When there are, when you up crack of dawn in the morning, you should be greeting the sun. That should be a part of your daily practice. Like you should be there. Write this down and we'll come back to it. Dove. I'll remember. Doris.
Okay.
keep some stuff private. Not because I don't want to share, but because it's private.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And then who just said, why are you doing the reading publicly? Why you watching? Because it's interesting. Don't be greedy. Don't grab at everything like it's your last. You'll never be at your last. So you don't have to worry about overindulging in anything. Anything. What's yours is yours, and you will always have. You have to revisit your past. I have a write that down. Revisit your past. I have a friend that does that. Separate from this, it's outside. They say she's a rider, but she's a liar too. How you work that out?
So a rider, but a lie.
Has the gift to finesse a story.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Can make things a little. I don't know. Find some nice words to say that.
I know. I guess yeah. Finesse a story, make her side seem, play victim. There we go.
Shout out to all my play victim bitches. We see you. We see you.
Yeah, we see.
We sick of you. We gonna get you.
Play victim.
Play. Why you turn this and don't do that? Let me stay around that. No, yeah, but yeah.
Right.
So is you gotta take the good with the bad. Either you're with it or you're not.
Right.
Either accept it or you're not. If you the rider qualities, I mean, till the wheels fall off.
Correct. Dead on point.
Okay, but when that one little thing pick you, be like,
really.
now come on, for real. That's what we're doing now.
Right.
So it's not a bad thing. If it works, rock out with it.
Mm-hmm.
If it gets that the animation gets a little too vivid, know that a rider rides. They gonna ride for their animation too.
Right. Right.
They just gotta decide who they riding for.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't do the rest of it. There's nothing bad.
Right.
Just be mindful of that and keep riding, keep watch. If you ask a question about that, if you want to, but
I understand.
yeah, really drop is holding on to the cup. It's just rocking back and forth. Here it comes. It's in my way. Don't need to be in there.
That little one.
That one, I'm just like,
really? You just gonna block?
I'm just like, just come on out, please. So let me just pray. That was your eyes, not mine. Ha ha. That you can see the angels. Oh, here. It's not a clump of tea. It's angels. If you look, you can see their eyes and arms and wings and everything, and everybody is like, I know. I'll teach you that. You see?
Let's see. Yeah.
So it get funny. Some people be like, I see the tea leaves, and if they talk, they move, they stand up, they walk around. It's I really don't know how to teach anybody how to do that for real. You either have it or you don't.
The shapes.
I didn't talk you to it, but they move, and some of them like literally talk. I asked the woman so many years ago, how am I going to know when I hear something. And her answer was, "You'll know."
Mm.
And in my mind, I was like, "Okay, I respect you. I asked you for help. And that's what you got. You'll know."
You'll know.
Like if you build it, they will come.
Right.
Okay. You'll know. You know what you see, and you know what you hear. You know what you feel. There's something else too. You got a skinny old lady that talk. Ning, 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 always, always, always. One of your ancestors just ning, 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 ning. She's probably the only skinny person in the family. Ning, 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 ning. She might be about marriage. I don't know. Ning, 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 ning. Listen to her. It's a when she speaks, it's an annoying feeling. But that's just because she's irritating. But she got the dish. She got the tea for you.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody business. So when you get that, and you start, still listen. Because she got the dirt. The other answers are telling you the wisdom stuff, the life stuff about this. Oh, she got the dirt. Don't dig your own ditch. Don't dig your own hole. That can be taken literally and figuratively. Literally, there is, back to the traditional stuff I was saying about, there's a old dude that's sometimes forbids people from digging. Yes, even come down to gardening, you cannot dig a hole because you can dig that hole for yourself.
Mm.
So people that have that kind of mark on them shit like, yeah, people to dig. Like if you garden, if you ever wanted to garden, get somebody to do it. Like if get a kid or something, hey, come dig a hole. You never ever tell your business. Whenever there's a taboo, because we all get taboos. Whenever there's a taboo, so you learn how to finesse. You learn how to work around them.
Mm-hmm.
You just make it a game, or I'm gonna tell you, like, I like to see your booty. You been old girl, go and dig that hole.
Dig that hole.
You know what I mean? Just nobody ever has to know what you can and cannot do unless you tell them.
Right. Okay.
But be careful with holes. Be careful that you're not setting traps for yourself. Flip side of that, write it down. Digging holes. Mouse.
A mouse?
Right down, mouse. I'm about to lace you up, man. I'm about to lace you up. Somebody, what you gonna do with the mouse? I'm gonna eat it like they did on the V. You gotta be 35, 40. Okay. You know about the V.
I remember the V.
How old you gotta be to know about the V?
You got to be at least in your late 30s.
Okay. I just told my people.
Yeah.
I'm only 25. I saw on YouTube this show called The V where they beat the mice rats. And you can place get off. I'm about to go home and look that joint up on Netflix. That's a freak.
The V.
The V. That used to be the joint.
Yeah, you probably see something else in there you missed.
I thought, I think I got a VHS in the house. I ain't saying a lie.
Right.
I'm sure I did.
Yeah,
I'm sure I got it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Dang, they would have been good to watch on Halloween. I got the whole you about to move in one of them houses you buying?
I'm in one now.
You're in one now.
Yeah.
A little greasy. I put a little more work you plan on putting in.
Mm-hmm.
Make the most of it.
Okay.
Like totally just deck it out. Just whatever your fantasy thing is, just go ahead and do it. Because you got work to do. To keep it, not so much the structure, but it's more than cosmetic stuff that needs to be taken care of. That stuff hasn't started to pop up yet. So just be ready for it and just deal with it. You had any problems with it yet?
Definitely.
What's up? Now I'm just being nosy.
It was a leak in the ceiling. We had mold in the basement. Mm-hmm.
Dumb stuff. You got some dehumidifiers?
Yeah.
Mold is serious.
Yeah, mold is serious. I did mold remediation. So.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's some serious stuff you playing with. That poor dog. Sorry for that baby. Who's in school? Who's learning something?
The baby.
The baby? What grade is the baby?
She's in the first grade.
No, this is a graduation.
It's a graduation.
Mm-hmm. Unless they have a little first grade move up party.
Possibly.
It's a graduation somewhere. Somebody's having a graduation. If they haven't come up yet, just going to look for an invitation.
Okay.
To come. I wouldn't go. Don't go. Send your regards and flowers. Congratulations. Salutations. Happy New Year. Don't go. That's a graduation coming up.
Okay.
Only because not so much a drama, but it's poor timing for things that you have going on. It's not going to be a good time for you to travel. It's not going to be a good time for you to take time away from something, or it's going to be the same day that you have something important to do, and people want to try to persuade you, like, yo, man, but that's your cousin John. Remember how close y'all were? And like, yeah, but I really can't.
Okay.
I'm sorry, and I might be the only person that can support you, but I just can't make it. And don't feel bad about that because you got something you got to take care of. But definitely send something to show support. Oh, hell, go to the after party someday, but just don't. I'm pro party. I don't go nowhere, but I'm pro party. I'm sorry. After party. That'd be the spot. Right. Let me see that. I don't know how to spell this.
Oh, this is going to be for you.
No, that's a question I gotta ask later.
Okay.
Questions for? You had a question?
No, I don't have a question.
I thought you had one about the ancestors. What about it? And I cut you off. I'm bad with that.
No,
my memory's not good.
No, you explained to me about from the ancestors to you gave me that. Yeah. That's right before you left out. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of spilled.
Okay, good. Don't stop. I love the Orisha. I have Orisha, so no way in hell I'm gonna say something bad.
Right.
Not possible. But the biggest thing that's overlooked or forgotten, and it freaks it, and I ain't going there, but they lead you. And if you're fortunate enough that the traditions of your own family are still alive, then pursue that. Look to that. Go after that. If it's a tribe or in those ways are completely lost, then hold tight to the Orisha because they got you. Like you ain't never got to worry about nothing. If you go through the steps to getting Orisha, it's beautiful. It's life changing, and you've never experienced elevation like that in your life because things just change. You evolve. You just become a better person. You feel more in tune with the heavens. You feel more in tune with yourself. Man's first Orisha is over in your head. Your head have to be clear. Yeah, and you don't really have issues with your thoughts or your visions. You're just human, and sometimes even the best of us have moments when we're off. But you really don't have too many of them. But you have a couple, but you really don't have them. So I mean, you're a lot better than a lot of people. So that's a good thing. What that thing is going on? See, Offerings to the river. Ducks. Who like ducks?
That'll be the baby.
The baby like ducks?
Yes, she does.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't know why.
I mean, this is a big duck. This duck is giant. This duck is like Huey, baby, like baby Huey, the baby. Let me see if you can see baby Huey. I'm so serious.
This one.
Baby Huey. Remember baby Huey, the bow tie, and the head and everything? Yeah, clear as that.
Yeah, that's the little
The big fat one.
cartoon.
Yeah.
Baby, yeah.
Ducks. Okay. Trips to the river would be good for her. Good for the baby. Decorations, or like rubber duckies in the tub, the bathroom stuff, anything that brings the energy closer into life. Mm-hmm. The Oshun, the popular female deity I was telling you about, ducks belong to her. She's the river goddess. Why was that hard to say? The goddess of the river goddess. Oshun is the most beautiful of the female deities, or so they say. My Orisha is different than Oshun, so I gotta not say that she prettier than my Orisha. But for years I swore Oshun was my Orisha. What you say?
A shade? No.
Yeah.
Shade.
See? I ain't tell them nothing else.
So it would be good
to
take the baby to the
river. And when you go to the river, here's the thing with Oshun.
Give an offering.
Give an offering. And the offering that you want to give, Oshun is the goddess of everything that's sweet, so we offer her honey all the time. You know about Oshun, because you sitting there tripping. You know about Oshun?
I've felt that.
The sweet stuff. You felt it. Look at it, I'm telling y'all. Here's a Babalawo in the making. I said it. I wasn't going to say it. But this is the future Babalawo. And I might let him do my divination for me. But y'all know my loyalty run deep. I got to stick with my people. People to tell mama I love you. No. So when you take honey, whether it's to the river or if it's on your shrine to Oshun or anything, you always taste it first. Mm-hmm. Do not forget this. If you need to write this down, or you better make a mental note, never give Oshun honey anywhere without tasting it. So you just got pop the seal, the little dab. Mm-hmm. Somebody tried to kill Oshun. They tried to poison her through her honey. Oh. So to do that is a strong offense. I'm talking about your life getting messed up. Like, we have a joke in my house because I have children that are priests of Oshun in my house, and we got a joke like Oshun killed with a raindrop. Like, how they die? Raindrop hit them right forehead, passed out, dead, died. They no longer exist, because when you go to Oshun about her children, she gonna smack your ass first. Because how dare you talk about my baby? Right. Like, I don't give a damn if he stole everything in your house. Right. How dare you talk about my child? So first I'm gonna deal with you, and then I'm gonna deal with my child. Mm-hmm. So when you go to Oshun, as beautiful as she is, and everybody, she has the reputation of being the whore, the party girl. Because she just will be this pretty airhead. And Oshun is the one who sits with the Babalawo. Okay. She helped form one of our tools for divination, like that whole process. She had a hand in that. There was a time where the male Orisha treated her like crap. And they were trying to build stuff in the world and trying to do some things, and they didn't want her help. So she was like, cool, well, I'm going to go over here and get my hair and my nails done, since that's all I'm good for. And they realized, like, yo, we need your help. And she was like, no, I'm good. So there was a lot of problems. There's another pep of Oshun, the one you don't want to play with. Woo! Ibu Kole, the Oshun that turned into the vulture. There's a time when we were facing famine on earth, and she turned into the vulture, and because that's the bird that flies the highest, right, and went to the heavens on behalf of us to pray to God for us. Like, yo, they dying. Like, okay, they stupid, but help them out a little bit. You know what I mean? So Oshun is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Never take her lightly. So appeasing her is one of the smartest things that you can do. So you don't want to cross any of them. Mm-hmm. But you really don't want to cross the ones that have the milder or softer, like descriptions. How I want to say that.
Well,
Like,
what is
we want to know about Shango. Everybody want to know about Shango.
that something that's dealing with metal or iron?
I'm so decent. All right, right-handed guy. Right-handed guy. I'm psychic. So seriously, okay. So when I was driving here, but see, okay, let me say this, because that's my baba.
Okay. Father.
That's my father.
Okay.
I always get like super excited, and I be one. But I swear, this mother that walk with you, the big one, I need to borrow her. I need to borrow her on everything. We had a very nice ride. The god of iron is Ogun. Ogun. I'm bringing in the story about Oshun. Ogun is the nomad.
Mm-hmm.
Ogun is always off somewhere working. He's always in the woods. He's always in the fields. He's always at the construction site. Like, what Ogun is the iron in our blood. Mm-hmm. He's your car. He's your TV. He's your cell phone. He's the airplane. Like, everything iron belongs to him. That's his domain. Metal, all of that. He's the god of war. Mm-hmm. Every tool you use to go to fight in combat is Ogun. Mm-hmm. He's the one that brings supreme justice. In Africa, you don't write on no contracts. Somebody says some shit to you, we going to Ogun, and you swear over in front of Ogun. And the one who breaks that pact, the one who lies, my God. Mm-hmm. Like, he's the one of the jails. Like, you go to the jail cell and leave off in there as Ogun that you never have to step foot in that motherfucker. Like, it's Ogun is deep. That's my Baba. But cross-reference to that, for my own culture, he has a different name. Okay. And he is the one that a lot of deities, their names change, and their like their offerings change, and blah blah blah. And the way you describe them change. Like, things are a little bit different. But he's the one that pretty much is the same across the board. I love my Baba
all the time.
And I was driving, I was talking to her, and she like, yeah, you know, he got the Ogun. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna get excited right now. I'm not going to hold it in. But yes, why you asked about him, I'm sorry.
No, it's just because it was like, when you said the softness, I just imagine if there's softness, there has to be the opposite, you know.
And you like it. And you like metal. You like all that.
I'm there.
You love it. I know. So everybody took Ogun for granted. Mm-hmm. Watch how this comes true to your life. Okay. Everybody took Ogun for granted. And no one really stopped to take the time to say thank you, we appreciate you. None of that shit, none of that. So Ogun was like, okay, well, I'm going to show you better not to tell you. And he dipped off. Mm-hmm. Like, gone. And everybody went and tried to get him to come up. Like, can you? No. Some people got beat up pretty bad. It was Oshun who sashayed her ass up in there when I got this. We're going to need you to come out, Daddy. Like, loosely. 2016 version of that pot to keep us out there with. So, again, to go back to Oshun, I mean, she's knows how to use her sexiness to get the job done. Right. Any woman really knows that. Whether Oshun is your reach or not, you should implore her help and guidance sometimes to get things done, because, you know, that's it. Mm-hmm. Ogun is also a sweetheart, though. See, the people don't go into the duality or both sides, the yin and the yang of the deity. They just want to tell you one thing, and it's really insulting. It's more so insulting to me because all of my deities are the warriors. Right. So that's the rap that I get. Like, you just heard. You don't even know me. You know half of my deity and don't know that Ogun loves children. Mm. Children love Ogun. Mm. Hands down. If there's any man you want to be around your children, the girl is the most spoiled, and I'm saying it because my Ogun sisters, y'all know it. Spoiled little. We daddy's girls. Give us everything.
Yeah.
Boys are kind of hard on y'all. Kind of hard, but it's the fatherly love that holds you close.
Right.
And like I gotta let you scrape your knee, son. I got to. So you really couldn't ask for a better father to me. But again, that's my Baba. So of course I'm gonna say nothing but that. There are bad stories about him, but I wasn't there, so y'all can't prove that shit was true. And I said, so in like even like Shango Kawakari, Shango is the king. And he's the male equivalent of Oshun. Sexy, dancing, just make you just want to just melt when you say them. Now this is not good because Ogun boys, they get a bad rap. They do. I think the Ogun boys is fine, but that's because my daddy not think everything about my daddy fine. My daddy shit don't stink. Period. That. But you can tell when them Shango boys walking around, everybody just be like, yeah, he almost Shango. God, whoa, and it just be a whole nother vibe.
Right.
Ogun don't get that, but they brothers. Ogun actually whooped Shango. What was that? Truth be told. But I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Shango because I'm Shango's favorite wife. You understand? My son is a priest of Shango. We just celebrated his anniversary yesterday. Like, I will never say nothing bad about Shango because he's the one that, like Oshun, brings blessings to your home. He's the one when you need to tighten up a little bit on your, not metrosexual, I hate that, but money. Go to Shango for money. Go to him for savviness, like how do you be debonair and how do you make something come and play. So I'm not going to turn your reading into this. I'm about to do you numerology because I can talk about them all night. We're going to have to talk. So Shango and Orunmila swapped out places. And Orunmila was the owner of the drum and dance. And Shango was the master diviner that had to swap out. They didn't have to, but Shango, I want to dance. I just want to drum. I just want to have fun. I just don't want to do this anymore. And I was like, cool, okay, I want to learn some of that shit anyway, so come on, let's do it. So 20 times out of 10, most people that are a child of Shango are Babalawos because Ifa and Shango come together. But that's not to say that only children of Shango are Babalawos.
Okay.
You can pretty much have any Orisha on your head and still be a Babalawo. But it's most common, to my knowledge, that Shango piece is always there. Okay. But I know, and then too, Oshun. So Oshun was Orumila's wife. Well, all the deities have had different wives and husbands at different portions, times in life. But it's Oshun who actually came up with the divination called Miranda Lagoon in learning Ifa, and so a lot of people use that today for divination. So they all come together. They all work. You can't really say, "Ooh, I like this one better. Ooh, I like that one better." The first thing is to find out who's the one that actually governs your head and honor them and see what they want you to do. Sometimes they be the last ones to talk. Sometimes, like my deity, even through ceremony, don't. You ain't got nothing to say. You just nope. She just show up and say, "I'm gonna kill your enemies." Oh, well, shit. If that's all you gotta say, we good. Don't forget it. That's all you have to say. Right. We swear. But sometimes sometimes your Orisha they're just your parents. They're just for you, and that's your relationship. And then the other deities will be the ones that say, "Oh, do this and oh, do that and oh, do that." So that's a whole nother form of divination that we gonna have to, if you choose to, get you to that. I will just say that I would love it if you did because it is definitely a part of your path that you don't want to leave out, and it takes years of study, but it is well worth it.
Understood.
I got no more tea stuff because you had something spooky in here. Stop. Hammer time. The ducks. Please do the ducks. Right. Water. Yep.
You want a paper towel?
You got one. Thank you.
You did the tea already?
Mm-hmm. Who sings?
Me.
Who sings?
Me.
Who sings?
That would be
That would be I. You do it the way you're supposed to?
Yes. Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
You sure? Should make you sing right now. Why have you not pursued that as a career? Like full, like fucking I'm going there and I'm gonna do this.
I have and I haven't. I've been on the road for about 6 years. Just came off.
The singing?
Sing.
And what happened?
Just got tired.
Oh, hold on, let me see something real quick. Sorry. Put that down. You got tired. You got tired. Why you get tired?
It wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
Because why?
The money was not where I wanted it. Yeah, it was. So I'd rather not continue.
Okay.
Going back to the cup.
I gotta find that spot.
The little scary thing.
No, not that little scary thing. I gotta find that spot when it was like, don't give up.
Oh, don't give up.
I gotta
Right.
find that spot. I lost that spot.
You lost that spot. Oh.
Oh, you lucky I can't find it. But remember we was there. Remember
Yeah,
they said
don't
that?
give up and stuff. Yeah.
I know. Okay. Is it about the money or the passion?
Well,
I mean, money pay bills.
Right.
Don't go there. I get all
Right.
that.
my love for singing is more of a hobby. Felt really, I did want to experience, being on the road, and I did it. It was a time in my life where, I felt like it had its course. It ran its course for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't give up, though. It's not done.
It's not done.
There's more.
There's more.
I'ma just be me. Because it's what I do.
Yeah, that's all you can really be.
That's all I can do. And eat these pretty. I'm still not trying to eat these grapes though. Y'all understand? I'm about. What public you went to?
Right down the street.
Are you serious?
South Cobb.
And them special grapes.
This is special. This the psychic grapes. When you learn traditional songs, see how they work out for you.
Okay.
Not even fame. I'm not talking about Beyonce. I'm not saying all that. But singing is a party that you can never let go of.
Okay.
It's you. They probably told you came out singing. They probably said that's just what you. It's a part of you. Don't let it go. We have so many traditional songs, so many ways of celebrating, and your ancestors always talked about they celebrate that. I remember that's one first thing I said. They like to sing and clap and rejoice and all that. So it makes sense. Oh, now I'm seeing it. You know what I mean? Like, you're not done with singing. Maybe you need a break from it. Maybe you need some time. Maybe you need to go at it a different way. However you want to word that. But singing ain't going nowhere. That singing is here to stay.
All right.
So don't. That baby can sing too. Just don't know it. Who's the hermit?
Hermit, that would be my mama.
Why y'all always trying to go inside her bubble?
That's what she says. Well, her hermitness causes you to try to go inside her bubble.
Right, but her bubble is chilling.
Her bubble chilling?
Chilling.
Oh, okay.
Her bubble don't need no interruption. Her bubble is fine. I'm trying to see if I can get this damn bubble to burst in the cut. And her bubble is just mind your business. When she needs you, she'll let you know. When she... That's... These fucking women. Remember I told you old goon went off into the woods?
Right.
Okay, he ain't just go because nobody appreciated him. They actually kind of did him a favor. Just think about people that work. Do they really talk?
Mm.
Do they really socialize?
Right.
They like to know what they're doing. They like their solitude. They like to be alone. They're honest.
Right.
They're not sad. They're not depressed. They're not lonely. They're chilling.
Mm.
When they need you, they let you know.
They'll let you know.
When they want to hug, or feel like talking, or want to have dinner together, let you know.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Leave mama alone.
Yeah, you need to get shit right there. For real.
Leave mama alone. Let her have a little way. She's straight.
She's straight. She will let you.
She clean up when she wants to.
Okay, exactly. Just
that's her little thing.
that's
Her bubble.
It's her bubble.
I got you.
You actually hurt her more when you try to intrude.
You're right.
Mama got a lot of things on her mind. Let me put this down for a second because her burdens are heavy. Y'all need to just go and let that woman work on herself. She old enough to know what she's doing. She old enough to take care of herself. She just got some issues. You get closer to those days when you, and I'm not saying your mama gonna die. I'm not saying that.
Right.
As you get closer to making your exit in life, it's easier to reevaluate things. It's easy to revisit things. It's easy to say, okay, well, this is this, and blah, 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 blah. And that's actually how older people find their comfort in not giving a fuck.
Right.
Like, by the time you're 55, 60 years old, you have no fucks to give. None. That's when you really be like, none. That's when you really be like, no, I'm grown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now I'm all the way grown. Like, now I'm full grown.
I second that.
And you no longer care.
Right.
And that's a very, it's almost like a pivotal moment in life where you embracing all this stuff, and then somebody, you get whole, I'm doing this.
It's like an aha moment.
She might be about 50.
But I'm saying, but this is the perfect
You
time.
said what?
You might be old enough. No, not just kidding.
This is the perfect time to get poked in your eye. This is the perfect time for somebody to go boop.
Right.
This is the perfect time for somebody to pinch you, pluck you, or do whatever they want to you. Like, yo, I'm good.
Right.
Give me a minute.
Gotcha.
Let it go. Y'all working on another baby?
I take my.
Y'all want some kids?
Yeah. None of that.
You sure?
Okay.
Okay.
I would like more.
I know you want more kids.
Yeah. I want a village.
Okay, some of them. See, the thing about Ogun, he don't like humans. He's a hermit, right? But when you're in the woods, who the fuck else you got to talk to when you're in the woods? Dead people.
Mm.
So, Ogun and Egun, which is the ancestors, real tight. People don't know that. You don't know that. You know why? But they go off and they read the book. And they don't sit their shrines the way they're supposed to. And they don't pay attention to their readings when they miss a whole lot. Ogun love children. I swore I was going to have 14 kids. Swore. Okay, I got stuck with 9. And I told you how that goes.
Right.
I swore it was going to be a nigga. I just knew I was just the nation builder. But you know this ain't the time or the space for more babies. But you can have them. So just prepare if you, I'm going to say this nicely. You can have them if you want them. So you never got to worry about that.
Okay.
If the doctor tell you can't, tell them they're a lie. And I'm just saying that. Oh, piece of grape stuck in my tooth. It's bugging me too. I'm like, I'm trying not to. No, I don't want to drink it out. I want to be ghetto. You have a problem having kids. That you ain't got to worry about that. You know. Just set up right first. Make sure everything is. Numerology time! Let me read it. You got questions before we move on?
Oh, no questions.
You sure? Da-da-da-da!
Let's see here.
For real. Oh.
Cause Nunu does it, so I never look at them beforehand, so I just be surprised like everybody else.
Oh, you had to write down stuff for her? Oh, I thought you brought a bunch of questions for her.
Oh, that's the one I bought. 72 was a good year. Swipe that thing, boy. Her penmanship is not the best, so.
Yeah, I figured Mom would be able to read it before I would anyway. Let's see.
Soul number is a 2. Personality number is a 7. Power name number is a 9. Birthday number is a 4. Life path number is an 8. Attitude number is a. I'm not telling your business on there. I'm telling everybody how to know you like that.
Okay, yeah. Can't give them too much
Told
information.
him I got this.
Right.
Okay.
But you got to explain to me what the numbers are.
I'm.
Oh. Alright.
Okay. What you feel inside appears to the outside world. What you feel inside appears to the outside world. Strength of name, who you are, who you really are, and who you're born to be or who you're born as. What people think they're getting when they first meet you. Okay. Soul number 2. You're fulfilled when in love and in harmonious environment. Also when you hear your favorite music and bring good people together. Personality number, the number I told you that we...
Mm-hmm.
Someone who needs privacy. I would have stopped to hit the OK button for the please. That's perfect timing.
Where's the okay on here?
No, just look.
Oh,
don't stop it. All right, don't stop it. It's getting good.
It's getting good. Here we go.
I just got to talk fast. It happened to me last time and I lost the whole thing.
Privacy.
Privacy.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me tell you why.
In the woods.
No
Do
way.
I need to leave?
No. Let me tell you.